Good morning, it's Lauren again, and I'm doing my chapter 3 and 4 reflections. Um, so far, what I've learned about other cultures is the best way to learn about them is to ask my friends and other people and other members of cultures about their different cultures. I tend to be excited about culture usually. I like to learn about how, some of their languages, some of their foods. I get excited to learn about other people's cultures. And I always have fun with it. I went on a church retreat one time where we did a multicultural, where we learned about different types of cultures. We learned about different foods, different traditions. And all in all, it was a really cool experience. But on to the next thing. I don't think that my name has any influence over the way other people really see me. Just because, I think the only way names really have effect on me is the way I see my name myself, but not how other people see it. If that makes any sense. And then, from what I've learned about, speech patterns, I think somebody who has powerful speech is somebody who's obviously confident and able to get their point across, and they're assertive, and they know how to talk, and they know the right words to use and the way to word them, versus somebody who doesn't have powerful speech. For them it might be difficult. They may struggle with confidence, or they may struggle with the right way to word things. And I find that to be something that could be difficult for me because, just because I struggle with my own confidence. And then, on the next thing, I don't really, next thing is, I struggle with, facts and opinions and knowing the differences. And, I have a trouble kind of knowing the difference sometimes. So, it was good that I kind of learned how to really tell the difference of that. Okay. And, when I think of mindful listening, I think of like all the ways that I listen. And, I need to be mindful how I feel, because sometimes I am not mindful with how I feel. Because sometimes I will blurt out and get defensive and get upset. And that has happened to me a lot. So I could work on being more mindful about maybe how I feel before speaking aloud and listening that way. So, but from that, that's my reflection. And it's kind of just interesting to know what I learned just a little bit, and I hope that what I learned can be used, and I'm sure it can, and I'm excited to use these new listening skills that I got and skills that I learned about other cultures. But thanks for listening.